Dear reader, Tuesday was the first day of the Lunar New Year for 2026. I want to sit with that for a moment before we go anywhere else because I think many of us in the Western world treat this as a calendar note rather than what it actually is, an invitation. The Lunar New Year is not a single day. It's a 15-day festival that unfolds all the way to the Lantern Festival on March 3rd. 15 days of intention, of reunion, of ritual, of becoming. A full fortnight and a day devoted to the conscious act of deciding who you're carrying into the next chapter and what you're finally willing to leave behind. And it begins traditionally with cleaning the home, not decorating it, not shopping for it, cleaning it, sweeping out what has accumulated, releasing what no longer belongs, making room for what we're actually longing for, rather than what we've been holding on to from before. And I've been thinking about that in relation to something much closer to most of us than our living rooms or kitchens or bathrooms, our closets. Most of us don't realize that our wardrobe is a mirror, not of our taste or our budget or our organizational skills, although those things can be represented there, but more as an indicator of our relationship with ourselves and by extension, with everyone we allow close to us. Think about it. The clothes you reach for on the hardest days, the ones you keep even though they haven't fit in years physically or energetically, the items hanging there from a version of you that no longer exists, and yet somehow you can't let go, the things you bought for who you were trying to become, still waiting. Your closet holds a story. And the question is whether it's the story you want to be living. The Lunar New Year at its heart is a celebration of love, love for family, love of connection, love of new beginnings. But underneath all of it is a quieter, more personal love, the kind you have or haven't had for yourself. The kind that shows up or doesn't in the small daily choices, like what you put on your body every morning. The clothes you choose are a form of language. They say something about how you see yourself, how safe you feel being seen, how much room you believe you deserve to take up. And when that language is congruent, when what you wear actually reflects who you are, you move differently, you speak differently, and you show up with an ease that has nothing to do with fashion and everything to do with alignment. When it isn't congruent, there's friction, subtle, daily, cumulative. The kind most high-achieving women have learned to absorb so quietly they've stopped noticing what it costs them. So this week, and all the way to March 3rd, I'm inviting you to treat your closet the way the tradition treats the home before the new year, not as a logistics problem to solve, but as a reflection to read honestly. So here's some questions for this week's reflection, and feel free to take your time. I want you to open your closet and look at it the way you'd look at a conversation you'd been having with yourself without realizing it. Number one, what do you notice first, and what does that first reaction tell you? Number two, is there a section of your closet that represents who you used to be, and what would it mean to finally let that go? Number three, if someone who loved you deeply walked in and saw only your wardrobe, what would they understand about how you currently feel about yourself? Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number four, are there pieces you should wear, purchased from obligation or from the idea of who you thought you needed to be? And what were you trying to prove and to whom? Question number five, what's missing from your closet that mirrors something missing in how you're showing up in your life or your relationships? Number six, what are you actually longing for? And does your wardrobe reflect a woman who believes she's allowed to have it? Number seven, if you dressed only for yourself this week, not for the office, not for expectations, not to minimize or manage anyone's perception, what would you reach for? And number eight, what would it feel like to move through a single day in clothes that felt like a genuine act of self-love? Sometimes the most powerful thing you can wear into a new season is the clarity that comes from finally seeing yourself as you actually are and deciding with intention who you are becoming. You don't need to reorganize anything today. You just need to look honestly. XO, Catherine. P.S. If something surfaced for you in these questions, I'd love to hear it. Hit reply. I'm reading every one, or comment below.